When we talk about architects of change, I like to take these conversations and really leave people with three things. I want them to get a piece of information, I want them to get inspired, and I want them to be really clear about what impact the person wants them to make. So what's the single most important piece of information, Melanne, that you think this book states?
Well, thank you, Maria. And if anybody's lived a purposeful life, it is she, and she has many roads yet to travel. So great gratitude to you for your leadership and all that you represent. The main point is that we believe that we are at a particular moment, an historic moment, a transformative moment, when we have more women in leadership positions at all levels, across all sectors, when we have an evidence-based case as no time before. I've been in government, I've been in nonprofit work, Kim has been in the corporate sector and the legal sector, and we came together on this because this is part of the untold story, the preponderance of data and research and evidence today that if we want economic growth and jobs creation, if we want to really alleviate poverty and create prosperity, if we want to create social progress, we have to unleash the potential of half the world's population. And we are at a pivotal moment to do that, and that is also aided by the fact that we are going through a technological transformation that each and every one of us is aware of that enables us to connect in ways we've never been able to do before. So our goal is that we fast forward. You heard that it's going to take millennia to get to gender parity. We can't really wait, and this is our opportunity to capitalize on the changes in society today to make a difference.
So kind of culmination of that is you want people to know that we're at a pivotal moment and women have to have their potential unleashed or we won't get there.
Exactly.
Okay, Kim, what's the inspiration that you want to leave this audience with?
The inspiration for me for this book and what I really would love people to leave with is the fact that each of us can make a difference from where we sit. And what we learned in writing this book and our experience in life has been that, we think that you have to be the CEO to have power or you have to be a huge philanthropist to make an impact. But what we really believe and what really proves out from the research is that each of us has power. And if each of us uses that power from where we sit, we can really change the world. And if we don't, we really won't get there. So there's really two things. It's one about the power of investing in women and girls, and we'll talk about that, I hope, today. But it's also the power that each of us has to make a difference. If we know our own power, find our purpose, and then connect with others, as Kim was talking about, that's how we really think that we can fast forward this world.
So we talk, you put it in the title, right? Power and purpose. And I was interested that you list power before purpose. Do you find your power through your purpose, or are you saying you should get power and then find your purpose?
Well, if I could have done it
that way,
I think it's a bit of an actual virtuous loop, so to speak. And actually, we really debated, so you picked on something very important. We really debated which order to put it in. But the fact is, in this world that we live in today, people are very focused on power, right? So I think one thing that we wanted to do was sort of redefine power a bit through the process of the book. And what we did find, by the way, was that as women ascend to power, they're increasingly using their power for purpose, to affect change, to impact their own lives, to impact the lives of their families, their communities. And in the process, we're sort of seeing a redefinition of what power means. And actually, it was really interesting. In writing the book, we were talking about this, and this was our thesis, and then we found out that Webster's dictionary is even being challenged on the definition of power.
What's your
and the
definition
of success. So my definition of power is really the ability to impact change and the ability to have agency over your own life. For me, that's what power means, which is how do you find your own inner strength and your own ability to impact the world around you. And then, of course, purpose to me is inextricably tied to that, which is, if you find your purpose, it gives you the energy, the motivation, and it helps you, and there's a lot of research on this in the book, which is really interesting, is that purpose is a thing that can sort of give you that arc of meaning in your life that you really can't find anywhere else.